Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have a tube to open. So this is gonna go live, I think, as this product kind of goes live. So I'm recording this a little bit early, but I was really excited. A couple of days ago, Ben Peterson, as known from What Is Up Guys, and now Knafs, his knife company, the designer of the Wee Banter, he reached out to me, sent me a DM, and I guess he had been talking to Joseph Vero, and they were collaborating on a project. And so I'm assuming, now that it's here, that it is a poster, and I'm really excited to see it. And I'm also excited that they have teamed up, because I feel like that's a kind of a match made in heaven, if you will. So this tube just showed up on my doorstep, and we are going to go ahead and bust it open and see what is in here. Ooh, all right. Try to pull this out carefully. There we go. It's tightly packed in here. It's a really cool tube as well. My daughter was playing with it all morning before I realized it was mine. She claimed it as it came off of the doorstep. All right, so we have a poster that is white on this side. Looks like it's gray on the inside. I genuinely don't. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, I don't know ahead of time what this is gonna be. But look at that. So this is a Vero poster, and it's a breakdown of all of the components. So this is the Impulse Mini, which I actually really want to get one of now that I keep seeing them pop up. I may have to make that happen if I can. But this is an Impulse Mini with all of its components kind of blown up, which is really, really rad. I am stoked about this. I'm a fan of Vero Engineering. I happen to love his knives. I have now the Axon, which I'm in the process of doing my full review on, but I've also reviewed the Impulse and the Synapse, and I have an Isotope that's pre-ordered, and so this is really, really cool. I'm gonna have to find a cool spot to hang this. I'll flatten it out first, and then we'll put this up somewhere. But as a knife guy who geeks out about knives, it's also always cool to see things like blown up, disassembled, and I think this is going to be rad. So there's another little something in here. Let's see what this says. All right, Vero times Raven times Knafs. It says, so there we were. Joseph was creating knives, Sam was creating photos, and I was creating posters. And then lightning struck. Sam mocked up a fantastic poster of the Vero Engineering Impulse Mini and dropped it on Instagram. A few minutes later, I slid into everyone's DMs. Real talk. It was more of a crashing stumble into the DMs than a slide. But Sam and Joseph were still cool when I pitched the idea of a collaboration. I asked Sam if he'd be interested in turning his art into a printed poster. I asked Joseph if he'd be cool with his knife being on a poster. A couple royalty agreements later, and here we are. You're holding one of 15 original sample posters in your hands. It's on an 18 by 24 inch beauty designed in Florida, photographed in Germany, printed in Utah. Why a Three Amigo collaboration like this? Because the knife industry is the greatest. This poster combines all of our skills to make this product accessible to the masses in quick order. Any of us could likely do something similar on our own, but the reality is it's more fun working with friends. Thanks for being a part of it. Best, signed Ben Peterson, Banters, etc. So yeah, the announcement of this will be on Wednesday, February 17th. I think that's when I'm allowed to share this. And then the drop of a pre-order for these is going to be Friday, February 19th at noon Mountain Time. So you'll see the announcement as this goes live, and you'll see the drop on Friday, February 19th, Mountain Time at noon. So specs of this one, 18 by 24. Final paper will be top coat 100-pound dual-coated paper, printed in Salt Lake City, Utah, on a Fujifilm press. I don't know what the rest of that means. The full price pre-order will be $25, looks like. I feel like that's pretty fair for such an awesome big poster. Designed by Sam, Raven the Pirate, and officially sanctioned by as a Vero Engineering product. So that's all the info that's on here. Really, really cool stuff. So I'll show it off again. Yeah, I feel like it's especially cool knowing that three dudes kind of got together to make this happen. Just one of those cool things that I feel like lately happens more and more in the knife community. And the fact that, I don't know, I respect each of these people's work individually, and now they're doing this together. Just makes it especially exciting. Plus, like, I don't know, they seem like three, I don't want to say newcomers. None of them are like particularly new to being in the knife arena, right? But Ben started his own knife journey, not being with Blade HQ, as Knafs, etc. Just, I think, for the year 2020, I think is when that happened. At least that's when I realized it was happening. Maybe it was end of 19. Anyways, Joseph Vero, kind of the same thing. I'm not as familiar with Sam Raven the Pirate, but I do follow him and see his stuff, and I'm always impressed by what he does. So it's just cool that it's three like kind of newer names and faces that had kind of breakout years last year from what I could see, and that they've paired up to make this a reality. So yeah, this is really cool. Let me cover my face with it. Show it to you again. This is rad. I'm stoked about it. So, I don't know, maybe I'll put it in kind of a frame or something. I don't know if I already have one that'll work. I might. It would be fun to frame this and put it somewhere. Especially because this is one of the, what did it say, one of 15 sample ones. It's especially really awesome. If I ever meet all three of them in one place at one time, I'll bring a Sharpie and the poster and I'll have them sign it or something. Because they're all knife celebrities. No, I don't know. This is really cool, though. So I appreciate it. Thank you to Ben and Joseph and Sam for picking me as one of the people who could show this off and kind of bring it to light. Yeah. If you want one of these, sounds like the pre-order, Friday, February 19th at noon Mountain Time. So yeah, I really appreciate it. This is sweet. I'll probably do an update when I get this framed or something, or at least find a spot to put it, because it would be a shame to leave it rolled up. I don't have any knife posters at the moment. I've thought about getting some of Ben's, and I've been really close to ordering one a couple of times, but I just haven't really known where to put it. And the way that decorating in my house goes, it's not very up to me usually, but I'll have to find a spot where I can get my wife to let me put this up, because I think it's really cool, and it's just a nice, simple, kind of unique looking thing. It doesn't look like, I don't know, this isn't scary looking or offensive. It looks like parts and kind of like almost like a blueprint, or, like it's an engineering type of image and less like scary knifey, So we'll see. I'll put it up somewhere. But again, thank you to Ben and Joseph and Sam. This is really cool, and I imagine a lot of people are going to want these, especially with how many people are doing everything in their power to get any Vero knife that they can buy right now. And I get why. The knives are fantastic. So really cool to see these guys pair up. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.